Revolution and your Lean Tigers. Starting lineup for Minuteman, number 3, Lily Rock. Number 10, Ocho Yang. Number 12, Caitlin Terrell. Number 13, Sabina Doyle. Number 14, Muji Vader. And Coach Nikki DeVero. Get up, 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 get up. You know time it is. Right about now, it's time to meet and reach the bowlers. Yo, Lean Tigers. Number 20, Bella Palmtime Walker. Number 1, JB, the boat champ is here. Number 10, Allison Buckets Morales. Number 2, Aaliyah, the assassin Baldwin. And number 4, Angie, the machine Bingham. And Coach Caitlin Wexler. Whatever rise for the national anthem. I'm fired up. NBC's fired up. CBS is fired up. The Yugoslavia station's fired up. We are ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Tigers versus the Minuteman Revolution. I'm Nubrato, joined Ian Batista here in the field house, heading and rounding towards the final leg of the regular season into the postseason. Andy, both teams, congratulations, are going to be in the postseason. So now, I was talking before the game. These games are kind of like a tune-up. You get your car fixed.
Yep.
You get your oil change, you get tune-up.
Yeah.
A tune-up for the actual playoff run. How do you want to see the Tigers playing right now, today's game and going forward, going to the playoffs?
Consistency is going to be the most important thing, especially in a playoff run. Consistent on both sides of the floor, running your sets right. So overall, just being a well-oiled machine.
So speaking of well-oiled machine, Tigers starting 5 is Bella Walcott, Allison Morales, Angie Bingham, Aaliyah Volquez and JB, the both champions here. JB's getting her second start this season for Minuteman. It's Lily Roth, number 3, number 10, Troy Maniang, number 12, Caitlin Terrell, number 13, Sabina Doyle, and number 14, Muji Vader.
So what are the records looking like for both teams here?
So Tigers come in here at they come in here at 12. Check that, 11-6.
11-6, okay.
11-6. So they're rocking and rolling, you know. So they're rocking and rolling into the playoffs. So again, solid record. It looks like they're not going to host a playoff game, but they will be in the playoffs. So you know, we'll see what happens. Just get in the tournament.
Which, I mean, that's okay. You know, a winning team knows how to win on the road. So, you know, whether at home or on the road, I think they can come away with a win.
I've been impressed so far with JB. So she's making her second start. You know, I'm excited. You know, she's aggressive going to the bucket. Let's see what she does here in her second start.
So a little bit of a slow start to the game here. No one's broken the score tie here.
So Bingham will inbound the ball. Volquez 3, back iron, and it goes out of bounds.
A good shot coming off of an inbound play. It was nice and open, set her feet, just didn't go in. That was a good shot.
Belcott is going to be replaced pretty quickly by Bingham. I'm not sure that substitution, but else. I mean, we're talking 6 minutes into the game.
Looks like a planned substitution.
Little floater.
Great floater there.
It's Bingham in traffic and goes out of bounds. I love how Bingham's just always aggressive going to the bucket.
Aggressive to the bucket, yeah. Whether she's making a move or just bulldozing right through the lane, you know, you always know it's gonna be a good take from her.
It's Volquez inbound the ball inside to Allison. Allison with a little stiff arm there, no foul call. I didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing.
Yeah. We're progressive minds. We understand that refs are human as well.
Exactly. Little floater from the elbow, misses it, and both teams scoreless so far.
Those are some nice shoes. I like those.
Those are fire shoes right there. That's number 14, Vader. To the bucket, and she's going to be fouled and line for 2 free throws. Both teams scoreless so far. They actually got us a pretty impressive lineup of shoes here.
I mean, the gold LaMelo balls. You got the Kobe's.
I like JB's purple sneakers right there. Those are Kobe's? The Mambas?
Nah, those are some Pumas.
Okay.
But, you know, those are pretty cool. I got some Dwayne Wades out there, too. I think that's one of my favorite parts of the game, the shoe. Like, the shoe aspect, the shoe culture behind basketball is one of the best parts of the game.
You know, it's so funny. That is so unique to basketball is the shoes.
The shoe game, yeah.
When I was in high school, man, it was all about the Iversons. I mean, Iversons were huge. I think now it's more about the Kanye's and the Kyries. And I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like she
tweaked her ankle right there.
I'm not. I mean, it looks like she just tripped on her own though. So 1-0 Tigers down here with just
1-0 Revolution.
Yeah, Revolution. Check that. With 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
Good crossover there.
That's
just a beautiful possession right there. Great pass. Good move to the basket.
That's good basketball.
Yeah, that's very good basketball.
JB to the bucket. Nope. Offensive board. And I think she's fouled. They're going to call down the floor, though.
You cannot be upset with the shots that they're taking right now. They're taking good shots in the paint, not a lot of jump shots. They're trying to get their rhythm off early, but, you know, they need to start knocking down some of these easy layups.
Launches a 3. Nope. Shout out to our YouTube listeners right now. I know we have the Hussey families, avid watchers, Jen and Don Hussey. Shout out to you guys and everyone else watching. And that goes out of bounds right there. Count those turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, not putting it in a good way. Not unforced turnovers. That's the unforced turnovers. Just mind mistakes. You cannot make those.
Speaking of one right here, here's Bingham right
Great
to the
take
bucket.
to the belt.
Launches three. Yes.
That was good. That looked beautiful right there.
And Andy, man, I really think it's all started by Bingham, just being aggressive, just going to the bucket.
That was a great shot, though.
Little give and go. Muji Vader to the bucket.
And the Revolution respond quite fast to that three.
What a move right there by Bingham in traffic. And Bella Walco come to the game after this next whistle. 4:30 left, 5-5.
You know, and I think something that coach is a little bit upset here is the defense. You know, no one picked up the ball, so, you know, that's what I was talking about earlier, is having a good, good old machine going into the playoffs. That has to be consistent.
Stopping ball, one of the most fundamental rules. Bingham going to the bucket again aggressively. And that's Nia Bingham, goes out of bounds. Last touch on the Revolution, and Tigers will get possession. So I've been impressed so far with number 14, Muji Vader. What are your thoughts on her so far, number 14 for the Minutemen?
You know, she's their offense. Whether she's, shooting the ball or creating a play for her teammates, she is the offense. She brings up the ball. She's creating plays for her teammates. She's definitely someone you would love to play with.
Double teamed in traffic, in trouble, in big trouble. And is it a timeout called?
Good time out there by the Revolution coach, but I think there has to be a better trap right there. She had the jump ball, but she let go of the ball. You know, you need to keep fighting for that.
So what would consist of a better trap?
You know how I was taught a trap is you gotta put your 2 feet together so they can't dribble out, and you just gotta stay there. They had the trap, and she kind of backed up. She kind of backed up a little bit, worrying about her previous man. But it has to come down to rotations. If she left her man, the next person has to step up, and the next person has to step up, and then it's all about rotation. So definitely, I haven't seen a lot of that this game, but I know this team is capable of doing that. So I want to see more of that.
So Andy, if you guys don't know, Andy Batista, the starting point guard for the boys basketball team. You guys have a fantastic season. You guys are now 13-2, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, 13-2.
13-2, and well on your way into the playoffs, and hopefully hosting a playoff game. But I know you're a little banged up.
Yeah.
How you doing first and foremost?
I mean, it's going good. Taking it day by day, just seeing where it's at every day. Hoping to come back after the regular season. Hoping to come back during the Vogue playoffs or during the MIA playoffs.
I can't wait for that. I believe the rankings come out for the MIAA playoffs mid next week.
Yeah, it comes out. I think on Wednesday. Wednesday of break.
So that's definitely going to be a lot of fun. Bingham goes right through traffic.
Great take there.
Offensive board, third time, nope. And you got to make those bunnies right there.
Yeah, those are easy ones.
So 3:21 left.
Great move there.
Little crossover step back three. It looked good though, but couldn't finish. Revolution get an offensive board though.
Great block there. Now I want to see some defense turn into offense.
Morales.
Hook shot.
Oh, what a hook shot. Jabbar. Was that tribute to the second all-time leading scorer of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? I think she was trying to make a tribute to him.
It's crazy now saying second. I'm so used to saying first.
LeBron James will retire with 40,000, minimum 40,000 points. I mean, I thought that record would never be broken.
What do you think is going to end at? Easy transition layup there for the Tigers.
I mean, I think he might get 40,000 this year.
Yeah, he's definitely going to hit 40,000 this year.
I think he has 2 more seasons left, so let's say... Well,
you think he has 2?
I think he has 2 seasons left. On average, his buckets with the steal. So on average, what does a person score? 2,000 points?
A season?
A season?
Yeah, for a player his caliber, it's like 2,000, 2,500 maybe.
Let's go low, 1,500 a season. I think he'll finish with 40, 43, 44,000.
Yeah.
And I don't think that record will ever be broken.
I don't think so.
The only way I can see it broken is... Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. I actually could see it broken because the three-point shot.
Yeah. And the game of pace is now increasingly a lot faster.
So, you get a rookie who comes in here, less physical, because LeBron came in here. What makes him so great? I think he really – those 2 different eras.
2 different eras, yeah.
So now someone comes in three-point era. I mean, in theory, Jason Tatum could break that record.
Yeah.
Someone like that, who came in.
Doesn't get injured a lot, plays most of the season. He's always going to have a deep playoff run. So I feel like that's the hardest part of the record is depending on a long playoff run. You have to have some good playoff runs to get that record, and on top of that, have a long career.
Yeah, and just, sometimes luck. I mean, LeBron James, we've been really lucky that he hasn't had a major injury in his career, and hopefully he never will. But, I mean, that's huge. I mean, Jordan broke his leg, was out for 1 year. He retired. I think Jordan probably would have had that record had he
not retired.
Had he not retired and took a couple of seasons off. 13-5 here, Tigers up.
Great take there. That was a great take to the basket there.
Now it's a 10-point game, 15-5, 1:45 left in the first quarter.
Tigers got to stop the ball here.
Morales with the steal. They got numbers if they push it. Morales wheeling, dealing, bounce
Great pass.
Oh, couldn't finish though.
Nonetheless, that was a great pass. That was a beautiful pass right there. You got to finish those.
Man, it's scared that she's a freshman.
Yeah. This team's pretty young. They only have 2 upperclassmen. The rest of them are underclassmen, so it's a very young team.
I mean, I think it's just Aaliyah. Who's a senior.
Aaliyah Aaliyah and Angeles are both juniors. So 1 junior and 1 senior. So two upperclassmen and the rest are underclassmen.
Wow. It's going to be fun. 15-7 here, just on a minute left. Newbury, I told Joe and Andy Batista. Tigers up here. JB swings it back out to Bingham. Splits the defense. Off the glass!
Great. An unconventional shot, but nonetheless, it worked.
Did she call glass?
Nah, I think she called game.
17-7. Great defense by JB. Launches 3. Rebounded by Bingham.
Great pass.
Can't finish. Got to finish those. That was a tough. That pass looked a lot easier than it was. That was a tough pass.
And I think the thing that people underestimate on full court passes is people think the only thing that goes into it is strength, but also knowing your strength. You can't overthrow it and you can't underthrow it. You have to throw it at that perfect strength. So I think that's the hardest part about throwing that pass.
And then catching it in rhythm.
Yeah.
Quez misses it. Offensive board, puts it in! Get out of my way! Get out of my way! I have a need for violence!
Great take there. That didn't look half bad.
19-7. Tigers started off slow, but started from the bottom. Now we here.
Great for first quarter. What I was talking about before is being consistent. Now let's see if they can do this in the second, third, and fourth quarter. That's what it's going to take to be a playoff team.
And we talk about this all the time. We talk about it in class, talk about it in sports. All right, everybody wants to get off to a good start. You got the music going, starting lineups. You fired up, you ready to go. The fourth quarter, all right, cool, we got to go. Time's almost up.
But what are you going to do second and third quarter? You're tired.
The momentum's kind of wear it off. The crowd not in the game.
People underestimate the fact that that second win doesn't automatically kick in. That second win comes in the fourth, late third quarter. That second quarter, you're going on fumes. Games, I forgot who said this, but games are not won in the fourth quarter. They are won in the third quarter. That is the hardest quarter. If you win that quarter, it's almost an automatic win.
Absolutely, because it's about making those adjustments. It's about regaining momentum that you had in the first half. Speaking of quarters, man, hell of a Super Bowl. I'm very proud of myself for predicting that because usually I'm wrong. So I did predict the Mahomes victory. Everyone needs a quarterback who can make a play.
Yeah, I mean, I think Purdy had a great game, but, it's tough to lose. You can't really say you played bad or good because you lost in the last couple of seconds of the game. So,
Purdy's who we thought he was, a game manager. He's a game manager, and scrum there.
Nonetheless, I was very disappointed. I was very high on the Niners. Put my grade on it.
This is a straightaway 3. It's going to be a jump ball. 19-7, second quarter, 7:44 left. I got to get your thoughts after this play on the slam dunk competition with Jaylen Brown.
I don't like it.
JB. Acrobatic shot!
Great take
Puts
there.
it in!
She looped around under the basket. That was a great take there.
It was a sneaky move.
Using her size to her advantage.
Who's that player from New Orleans that just kind of sneaks up on people?
Jose Alvarado.
It was one of those moves. Just kind of snuck up on people. Didn't know it. I think actually the defender probably lost her.
She probably did.
Didn't know where she was, and whoop.
But yeah, speaking about Jaylen Brown in the dunk contest, I really don't like it just because of what the dunk contest has become. It doesn't have any more respect.
Why? I mean,
because everything's
agree.
been done. Everything has been done before. It's not electrifying anymore. And obviously not everything has been done because there's infinite things that can be done, but I just feel like almost everything's been done.
I would like someone to bite the rim.
Okay, that's definitely a new one. I need to hear this one
That's
out.
definitely new. I thought it'd be cool.
I need to hear your thought process behind this.
I don't know. I just like everyone's like, ah! I'm like, because when I see someone dunk with the energy, I'm like, wow, that person is very close to biting the rim. It's never been done before. There's things that can be done. There's props that can be jumped over. I agree. There's only so many, but there's props though.
Yeah, there's props you could definitely do, but I feel like nothing will ever top that 2016 dunk contest.
No.
Nothing will ever top that.
No, you're wrong. You're dead wrong.
I don't think anything will top. What will top other than the Vince dunk contest?
The Vince Carter dunk. You weren't even born.
I wasn't born yet, so that's not my generation. I can't talk about that.
Now, are you talking about the Dwight Howard when Dwight Howard the Superman one to 2000? No, we're not.
No, that
was Zach LaVine.
The 2016, yeah, that was when Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon went back and forth. I think they went into like extra rounds like 3 times. That was probably like the greatest dunk contest I've seen with my eyes.
You know what? You're right. That was a great one. Launches for 3, can't get off the glass. 21-7. I agree, but
because that one kind of revived the dunk contest a little bit.
No, definitely it revived it.
It revived it for a little bit.
But you know what? Yes, you're a young buck, but the dunk contest was dead. And we'll talk about this after this play. Morales to the bucket.
And one.
Buckets Morales. The avalanche is coming. She's bringing the blizzard early. They didn't even call snow emergency in the city yet. That might be her new nickname, the Blizzard. I just thought of a new one. Yeah. Allison the Blizzard Morales. I don't know.
We got some interesting looks here.
Hey, I don't know. The Blizzard.
I don't know, man. I cannot keep track of these nicknames anymore. I have some of them etched into my brain. The other ones just cannot remember them all.
Well, you know Travis's nickname now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm going to take credit for that one.
You're the one that made that one up?
Yeah, I'm going to take credit for that one. Yeah, because we were in shop talking about it for a good 30 minutes. I'm going to take the credit for that one.
I don't even remember anymore.
Because you had something else for him. You had like a word similar to smooth, but it just didn't go well.
Okay. I don't remember.
You had butter.
Butter, okay.
Butter, yep. That was not going to go well.
Oh, Butter? Travis Butter Sanchez? Actually, I ain't going to lie. That rolled off the tongue pretty well.
Butter?
Yeah, Travis Butter.
I think smooth just because it transitions, it's a S.
Fine. If you want to take credit for it.
Yep. I'll take credit for it.
There you go. Bingham can't get it off the backboard. 24-9 with 5:20 left in the
Great
second
take
quarter.
there. Finishing through contact.
Was that Nia Bingham?
Yeah. Another steal here for the Tigers. Stepping into the jump shot. Look good. Some frustration here for the Revolution.
Coast to coast.
All the way to the bucket. Almost went in.
I think she lost it as
She
she went
lost
up.
the ball and almost went in.
Stolen again. There's Vader. Cross-court pass.
Great pass, but it's blocked.
Great block right there by Morales. Baseball pass.
Great pass, just couldn't keep the momentum.
Bingham gets rejected. Game ticking on a fast pace here.
4 minutes left here in the second. Tigers up 26-9.
Launches 3. Nope. And here comes Santos. Santos 3-on-1. And off the foot. But back to the dunk contest, as I was saying. And I agree with you about 2016. You're young, you don't remember. But the dunk contest was dead for a while until Vince Carter brought it back.
Yeah.
And what he did was it's in his legacy. I mean, he did dunks that people never saw before, never could do, and he had the swagger too, which was different. It wasn't just the dunk; it was the attitude, the swagger. Was that an inadvertent whistle? Whistle here. 4 minutes left. 26-9, 17-point game. What's going on here?
Looks like there was a wet spot on the court.
Okay, that's Joe, just the do-it-all person. What did she not do? I mean, what?
Does everything here.
We
in
are
the field
so
house.
lucky, so lucky. She was wrapping up your knee before the game. You know, you had a little boo-boo on your knee, so.
Slight, yeah. just a little bump.
Yeah.
Mysterious bump.
I should be talking. I'm the one that can't play at the paper cut. Listen, I gotta be 100% healthy for me to play. 100%.
100%.
100%. I give.
So if you got the sniffles,
no,
you can't.
Not doing it. I can't risk it.
When was the last organized game?
The 2000. I'm embarrassed to admit this. Well, first of all, I'm not super. The 2019 faculty game.
Okay, I'm heard the story for the 18th million time.
Okay, and listen, I hit the game-winning shot.
Infamous game-winning shot no one's seen.
And I've been playing the faculty game since. So, but when we do play the faculty game, whenever we do, I will lace them up. And I hope you lace them up too.
Oh, I will.
It'll be a one-on-one matchup. Speaking of that, counting in the foul. Big play right there by Muji Vader. Boston Globe's actually doing a really cool story on her. She has a fantastic story. So they're doing the story. Actually, the Globe is here. Just taking a couple of shots. So just be sure to kind of look up for the article coming out. I had a chance to talk to the reporter. Just some good stuff. I don't want to spoil it, but
yeah,
it's a cool story.
Definitely something to look for in the papers.
Speaking of the Boston Globe, weren't you guys on it, or was it the Herald a couple weeks ago?
I think it was the Globe. Yeah, it was a good article. I read it.
Good article on you and Gio and some of the top guards that are right here in the North Shore.
Great pass.
And traveling violation.
I mean, I got to give one to the refs. This has been a very clean game. I always got to remind myself to compliment the refs every once in a while.
Yeah, listen, you're just trying to butter them up when you play.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I know. Their locker room is right next to ours, so every time they go in, I'm trying to make sure to have a good conversation with them.
I got to get your opinion on this next dead call because this was hilarious. Me and Angel were dying about it. So foul here. So there was a play. It was last week. I think it was versus Shaw Sheed, actually.
Okay.
Where Edric, I've never seen a player plead his case so much. I mean, he patted the referee on his back, was holding, was putting his arm around him, pleading his case for he got called for a technical foul.
Oh my goodness, that hurt my brain.
And I think I'm not sure if it was intentional. I think it was pretty much an accident of what happened. They called technical foul on him, and my man was pleading at midcourt. I mean, I'm talking about doing the whole Johnny Cochran. I mean, he was putting on a good case.
So what happened was he caught a technical foul for taunting, but what was really confusing was this was going on the entire game. This is not something he only did once. This was something he was doing the entire game. It's kind of like the swag Edric has. When he makes a big layup, he's gonna make sure you know that he made it.
Okay.
So
what did he do?
He just looked at him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like like a little bit of a stare down.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a lot of technical fouls that game. I think there was 3.
That shot shooting game was very intense. It was awesome. It was a good atmosphere.
Very intense.
Nia Bingham puts it up and gets fouled. She'll be line for 2 free throws.
So if we play them again, which it's looking like we might match up during the State Vogue, what are your thoughts about that?
My thoughts are it's going to be the trilogy. The trilogy is like, LeBron and the Golden State Warriors, the trilogy. I do think that when you guys both play at your best, and I'm not just saying this because, I think when you guys both play at your best, we're the better team.
Yeah.
When we both play at our best. So, but the game is so intense, we need to make sure, I'm playing.
We always say we.
The team needs to make sure that we keep our mental composure.
Yeah.
Because, when you get when you start, having players get into your head and what have you, you start doing things you're not supposed to in terms of your game, forcing shots. That's the thing that you got to be careful for.
There's definitely a lot of chirp in that game. A lot.
And listen,
it's good.
Basketball's an emotional game.
Yeah.
I'm not so mad with chirping. Everyone, clowns Draymond Green. I'm not.
That's his job.
Listen, Draymond Green, I have a problem with the cheap shots, but the chirping, if that gets some fire, I'm okay with that. The cheap shots, though, I'm not cool with.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Boquez, coast to coast.
Hey, coast to coast.
I'm not sure if I've really given her enough credit this season. Just being a steady leader.
Defensive stopper.
A defensive stopper, steady leader, productive all her years on varsity. And I'm not sure who that was to, but Boquez will take it.
I'll take this one.
31-12. Tigers are dominating the Minutemen right now. The British are coming. The British are coming.
You've been waiting to use that one the whole game.
Had that one in my back pocket. The British are coming. The British are coming. Get it, Minutemen? Get it? The Revolution? Yeah?
Oh,
Get it,
my
yeah?
God. Huh? Oh.
Get it? The Revolution?
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Paul Revere.
Actually, I never knew what Minutemen stood for until I just realized it was that.
Yeah, the Minutemen were part of the American Revolution, if I'm not mistaken, and if I get it wrong, I'll have someone correct me. Excuse me. You didn't get it right. I think it was the Yankees, the Minutemen. A lot of the baseball teams actually are named after the Red Sox. The groups that fought in the American Revolution.
Okay.
And if I get it right, if I get it wrong, I don't want to hear, excuse me, that was incorrect. That's my impression of someone trying to correct me. 31-12, 106 left in the first half.
I don't think Mr. Atto likes getting corrected.
No, I do like getting corrected. It's just
It's funny.
I love getting corrected.
This is the first here.
Listen, you guys correct me every time in class, believe me.
Oh, yeah, I know I do.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I know I do.
Jeez. It's like the first 10 minutes is like a...
I feel like you get attacked in the first 10 minutes.
I know.
Just verbally attacked.
The first 10 minutes of class, like, whoa. But nothing worse than DJing a middle school.
Oh my goodness.
The DJ a middle school party. That's when I feel attacked. Oh, boy.
Great jump shot there.
I was all confidence after that, after DJing a middle school party.
I think that was really a humbling experience.
31-14, 46 seconds left. Tigers up comfortably here in the second quarter. Then Tech Tigers versus the Minuteman Revolution. I'm New Rat Toe, Joe and Andy Batista here at the field house.
I'm really upset about this snowstorm. It hit on the worst day. It hit on a Tuesday. Hit on our senior night.
Well, I mean,
I think it's getting rescheduled for Wednesday, right?
Yeah, so what I'm hearing is my sources are telling me, great shot right there, 33-14. It's moved to Wednesday.
Thank God.
So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Definitely come out and support. And then the girls' senior night is on Friday.
I was just like, I was just thinking in my head, like, this is literally the worst day that snow could have fallen. Great hustle there.
33-14 here. Tigers up by 19. Really dominant first half. I mean, they played fantastic.
Very dominant. And it's not even like the Revolution have had a bad game. They've been playing all right. The Tigers, it's just their night. When it's their night, you can't stop them.
Launches for three. Nope. And that'll do it. So at halftime, Tigers dominating 33-14 here, and you're really taking full control. Your coach, Wexler, what are you telling your team and going into the locker room?
To come out here in the second half and repeat the exact same things. We need, obviously, like I said before, a playoff team plays not the same, but every playoff team comes out strong each quarter. They play each quarter very strong. So I think coming out into this second half, they have to play strong. They have to, keep being a well-oiled machine. They need to keep playing hard on defense, turning defense into offense, and overall just, working on the small things that's going to get them into a long playoff run.
You heard it from Andy Batista. We'll see you in the second half. And we're back here, second half action. Tech Tigers versus the Minuteman Revolution. I'm New Toe, joined with Andy Batista. Tigers up here comfortably by 19 points. Andy, you're the Revolution right now. How do you get back into this game?
Understanding that, understanding your mistakes. I think one of the big takeaways from that first half was turnovers. They turned over the ball a lot, and they didn't stop the Tigers whatsoever on defense. So I think going into this second half, you got to play some defense, and you got to limit those turnovers.
Well said right there. So let's see if they can do that. I mean, Vader started off with the nice bucket going to the hoop. So let's see if they can continue and feed off the momentum here. Bingham laying on the ball. So we have a big snowstorm coming up. We want to tell all the viewers, watchers, be careful. Snow emergency in effect. And if you're watching on cable, it's the snowstorm will have passed. But if you're watching on YouTube, just be careful out there, be safe. And if you haven't heard, there is no school on Tuesday, February 13th.
Is there a parking ban tonight?
There is a parking ban that starts at midnight tonight. Let me double check.
I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Let me fact check that.
How many inches of snow are y'all getting in Brockton?
Well, they're saying, I don't know. They're saying they're saying earlier 8 to 12. Now they're saying 4 to 8. Okay. Next thing you know, it'll be a dusting.
Did they close Brockton schools? Or?
They did close Brockton schools. Yep.
Football pass right there. Oh my goodness, that was a great pass.
Couldn't finish though. So there'll be a parking ban if you're listening live on YouTube on today, February 12th at midnight tonight. And residents may begin to park in designated lots starting at 6 p.m. So that's now. Okay.
You missed that beautiful pass. I mean, complete quarterback throw, one hand, dot right into both of her hands.
I'm all giving a weather announcement, a foreign emergency announcement, and I missed one of the greatest passes of all time.
It definitely was up there.
Shout out to Fred Gallo in the house. Tigers are undefeated when Fred Gallo is in the building.
Have not lost a game yet. Great floater there.
20-point game, 37-17.
Little bit of a missed travel right there, but it's okay, refs.
So shout out to Caitlin Wexler. She got me some gear.
Okay.
Some Lintech lady basketball gear, which is awesome.
I'm gonna need some gear of my own one day.
So is it used by AB Gear?
Yeah, okay. Used by AB Gear. It's coming soon.
All right, I'll buy one. I'll let you know right now. I'll get the whole fit.
Great take there by Darth Vader. So that's a good nickname right there, Darth Vader.
Offensive board.
Offensive rebound. She's been on a tear this second half. You're the Tigers right now. You got to regroup here. The Revolution are cutting this lead down here slowly.
So 14-point game here, 37-23.
So great half so far. The Minutemen's been doing exactly what I've said, and it's coming true. Less turnovers, better defense, and they're cutting the lead down slowly. The Tigers need to clean up here a little bit. Too many unforced turnovers.
Absolutely, too many on the first turnovers, and again, ultimately, like I said, basketball is a game of runs. So basketball is a game of runs. So they're going to make a run.
Yeah.
So now, can you make your run, right?
And most importantly, can they limit their run? Had a little bit of technical difficulties here for the DJ.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, just
a little bit.
I got so caught in the conversation. .point game, 39-23. 5:09 left in the third quarter. I'm pretty sure everyone's so excited about the snow day.
No one's here.
We haven't had a snow day this in four more inches since 2022.
Oh yeah, we haven't. I feel like we haven't had it. Did we have a snow day last year?
I think we had a cold day.
No.
I think we had a cold day. Like, it was so cold.
Nah.
It wasn't?
Nah, we didn't have one of those days.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, I don't remember a snow day last year at all.
Yeah, I don't remember if we had any snow days last year. I don't think we did, honestly.
So, 14-point game here. I mean, it was a 20-point game just a couple minutes ago.
I mean, they're cutting down this lead. Less turnovers. Muji Vader has had a great second half. So
here's Bingham. Velquez, dangerous pass gets stolen.
Vader with a great pass down low. A little bit of a weird travel there. I thought she kept her pivot, but anyway, I think he has better seats, so I can't say anything.
Was it a good call?
Hey, he has better seats than me. Maybe he saw a little bit more rotation on the foot than I did. Another great steal here for Vader.
And a better block by Morales.
Great pass down low. And that's a great bucket.
I'll tell you what, she's a baller. I mean, she's
straight up baller.
I mean, number 14, Muju Vader, is a baller.
She is making basketball plays. Just simply, whether she's creating for her teammates or creating for herself, she's making good basketball plays.
And, we're just talking about this whole thing about third quarter.
Third quarters are very important to a game. That can completely, because that is when you don't want the energy and the, I lost that word.
Momentum?
Yes, you don't want to lose momentum going into the fourth. That is, that's the last quarter you want to lose momentum in.
And easily shuts down that momentum. Bingham, grand opening, grand closing.
A big crowd pop right there. That'll definitely get the crowd back into this game. Another great block there for Allison. I think that might be her third of the night.
Here's Morales.
Bringing it out.
Velquez, she was leading scorer in the first half with 11 points. Elbow jumper, no. Bingham's got to take her time. That's her shot right there. Take your time on that shot.
Vader thought about the jump shot.
Just off the mark. Baseball
Great
pass. Pinpoint to Velquez. Offensive board, Morales, yes. Cleans up the mess.
Great take there. Tigers finally cleaned up their offense and defense, and the Tide is swinging back right into their momentum.
I'll tell you what, and we're talking about this. They made their run. It was 39-28. Quick 5-0 run by the Tigers. Quick 3 right there by Bingham, which is huge. 2-point shot. Now it's back up to 16 points. Huge. I mean, just right there, Tigers reestablishing with that 5-0 run.
But now you have to close out the quarter. Just because you made a 5-0 run does not mean you could take your foot off of the gas pedal. I think that's been, something to nitpick here. I think that's definitely been something that they struggle with the entire year, is not knowing when to keep their foot on the gas pedal. When they're down, you gotta, you can't. Not to say you can't respect them, but you can't feel bad for your opponents because they will come back. They're not gonna feel bad for you when you're losing, so you can't feel bad for them. You gotta step on your opponents and capitalize on this lead here.
I agree. It's called the killer instinct. It's called the killer instinct. You want to be able to, crush your confidence respectfully. .323 left, 44-28 in the third quarter.
Vader, great pass. Even better block there. She could have palmed that if she wanted to.
I tell you what, man, she's just a fantastic. When the offense goes to her, she has good vision, and good things happen when the ball's in her hands.
She always makes the right play.
Rejected.
Allison's 5th block of the game here.
Lopez to the bucket. Nope, a little too hard off the glass.
Vader will slow down the tempo here.
Straightaway 3. No.
Rebounded here. Tigers on the break.
Bingham coast to coast. Back iron. Got it with the travel.
Vader might be looking at a double-double here tonight. She's been active on the glass.
We'll get the newbie research team on that and find out the numbers. Stolen again by Bingham, ripped it away. Jump ball.
Way too early.
Too early to call the jump ball?
Way too early.
Right.
I mean, they didn't even tussle for it yet.
Okay.
That was way too early.
All right. It sounds a little personal to you that that's happened before, the way you're speaking about it.
And not personal so wise to me, but I've seen it happen too many times. I feel like you got to give them like 2 seconds. Like when they start struggling for possession, I feel like that's when you call the jump.
You know what really frosts my cookies is when there's a jump ball but not before a tackle. It's like you'll tackle someone and then in the jump ball. But yeah, it was a jump ball, but before that it was a foul.
Yeah, I think that's not even necessary just to that call exclusively. I think it's just the whole basketball thing. Like, someone will travel before a foul. Someone will foul before a travel. I think it's just you can't call something if a violation happened before. A little bit of a scoring drought for both teams here. Another great block there for Allison. That's 6 on the night. Great crossover. Straight to the bucket. Just off. Vader with a pull-up 3. And it's just off. Offensive rebound here. Stolen, but we have a travel call. As it'll be Tigers' ball. So the Tigers will inbound the ball here. Great defense here by the Tigers. The Revolution are struggling to get past this Tigers pressure. Pull-up jumper, and it's just off. Another offensive rebound for the Revolution. And it'll be good for 2. Floater, a little bit of contact on the way down. 3 ball, good for Allison.
Booyah! Booyah!
And that'll be the end of the third. Tigers 49, Revolution 30. Great third quarter here. Tigers did a great job of closing out the third quarter, almost extending their lead back to 20 points.
And you nailed it, Andy. You nailed it. You nailed it. Talking about finishing the quarters off strong and creating that momentum in third quarters of how you win the game. Check, 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 check. And that's they did all those, and that's why they have a 19-point lead right now. They shaved off at halftime. Was it a 19-point game?
Not.
It was 33-14.
Halftime, it was a 19-point game. The Revolution cut it down to almost 11, and then they went back on a little run of their own, and it's now back up to 19.
19-point game. So again, they stayed consistent. They stayed steady throughout the third quarter. Didn't give up 1 point in terms of a difference, and now we're in prime position for the fourth quarter.
And what's so important about the consistency is that it not only helps you, but it wears down the other team. If you have consistent pressure on defense, it is the worst thing another team could go for, especially when it's a short rotation. It completely tires them out. So going into that fourth quarter, you feel like you have their second win, and the Revolution are probably on their 4th or 5th. So it's definitely just good to be consistent, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Just rims out there. Nia Bingham had the easy two there, but it just goes out. Almost had the steal there. Volquez with the rebound. Great passing transition to Allison. And an easy 2 for her, extending on the amazing night she's had so far.
She made it a lot easier than it really was because, she was able to brace herself from the contact and puts it up, in a way where her shot wasn't blocked. That was a great move.
And she had to catch it in stride. Great pass to Volquez. Another easy 2 for the Tigers here.
If I'm the coach right now, I'm not a head camper. Right now, the Revolution are just not getting back on defense.
Not getting back on defense, and a lot of turnovers.
Oh, what a move right there.
Great move there. Vader with an easy 2 steps into the lane there.
What a move. Right to the bucket. Got to stop ball on that one. That was an excellent move, though.
Air ball there, but almost had the offensive rebound, but it'll stay Tigers ball. The Tigers capitalizing on this long lead.
Now, Andy, are you guys in a tournament next week? So you guys have the one last home game. You guys have a game Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So game Wednesday, Thursday. And then how's your season end, your regular season?
I think that it ends right there. I think the only – what did I miss?
You missed a bucket.
A straight bucket?
Yes.
Just a bucket. All right. I hate missing those. But how I think it is, I think our regular season ends there, and the only way we would play during the break is if we had vote playoffs.
Okay. Could it be after the playoffs as well, or it's going to be before?
I know it's going to be before, but there's a chance that I know there's a chance that it could be split into 2.
Okay.
It could start before and then end after, or it could start and just end before. The only reason why last year we didn't end before was because the team we were supposed to play already played 3 games that week.
Okay.
Great 3 there, a rainbow shot there, number 13.
That was Sabina Doyle.
Tigers with a 20-point lead here. Offensive rebound. A little bit of contact, but it doesn't matter to her. Easy finish there.
What a move right there by Bingham, initially splitting the defense and then still having the presence of mind to go to the bucket and get the offensive rebound and put him back in.
Almost a steal here for Volquez. JB got a little lost there, and it leads to a bank shot there for, again, Sabina Doyle.
It might be a little too late with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Great take to the cup there. Allison with the offensive rebound. One thing the Tigers are great at is crashing the boards, defensively and offensively. They get a lot of rebounds and a lot of second chance points.
You know, one thing I like what the Tigers are doing that, you know, in the beginning of the season I didn't see it, but I'm realizing now the last 4 or 5 games or so, the bench.
A lot more energized. That's what I was talking about in the beginning of the year. I don't know if you remember, but their bench will not have a lot of energy, but now you can hear them through our mics.
Yeah, I mean that's so big right there.
Yeah,
that's important. That's yeah, it just shows that commodity right there. That, you know what? Again, everyone, you know, it's all 12 people or 15 people on the team, however many people are on the roster.
Yeah,
that we're all in it together. Whether you're the last person on the bench or the star, the captain of the team.
From experience, I know that bench energy changes a lot. It honestly could be the game changer between winning a game and losing a game. That energy does a lot for you. A great take there for Allison Morales. Wow.
I mean, just bucket central.
Vader, I don't know if she meant to pass it like that, but it ended up working. Frustration here, but for the Revolution. But you know, there's 4 minutes left. You gotta play your heart out these last 4 minutes, no matter the score.
Yeah, now you can't worry about the score. Tigers are gonna come up with this victory. Now you just gotta work on getting better every single play. So at 4:09 left, Tigers have this game well in hand, up by 22, 59 and 37. I just kind of get your thoughts, Andy. So last year, obviously a crushing loss in the playoffs to Tingsboro.
Yeah.
What did you learn last year, and what do you guys look to bring in next year? Next couple weeks.
You know, I think the experience of being there is gonna help us a lot. Mm-hmm. I feel like something we definitely learned from last year was, you know, not getting too ahead of ourselves. I feel like we had the bigger picture in mind, and in the moment, it kind of, was, a killer. You know, we were thinking too ahead instead of focusing on the battle per present. Yeah. So I think, you know, just taking it game by game, you know, just playing our heart outs like it was our last.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I was telling you guys in class today, fall in love with the process of now.
Yeah.
You know, and really, that's why I really credit the Patriots. I mean, you know, winning at any level is hard.
Any
level, anything. It's just so difficult. I just respect people who just consistently do it, and it's just like it's incredible. But you know, Bill Belichick's always talking about just having that mindset of just literally. It sounds so cliche, but one game at a time.
One game at a time, yeah. You
know, in one quarter, and then when you look back, you realize, wow, the scope of work that you did.
You know, I feel like it's very important to have goals. It's extremely important. You know, you have to set down goals of what you want to do individually and most importantly as a team. But I feel like going into a game thinking about the bigger picture hurts a lot.
Yeah, it does. I mean, again, everyone goes through it. You know, I think even in teaching. People go through it, but it's just a matter of, when I teach professional rotation and freshman all the time, you realize that you're teaching this stuff all the time. But you got to realize that, these are the first time people are learning, so you got to slow yourself down. It's that process, whether it's a coach, whether it's a player, a teacher, it's that process of today and getting better today with that long-term goal. and always never forgetting those little things.
And you know, it also means a lot when you know it's the last opportunity for a lot of guys.
Yeah, well, I mean this year with Caesar, Edric, and
6 seniors in total, it's gonna be.
Wow.
Yeah, so. You know,
I didn't realize that 6 seniors.
Yeah, 6 seniors. So in the back of my mind, I'm playing, I'm playing my tail off, so I could send these guys off with an enjoyable senior year.
Right.
Because I know if it was my senior year, I would want to be sent off the right way too.
6 seniors. So who we have? We have Caesar, Edric, Jaden, Manny,
and Christian, and Ethan.
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's 6.
Offensive board. Nope.
Defensive rebound here for the Revolution. I'll try to get a bucket in transition here. Pull-up jumper here for Vader. Just barely rims out. Vader with a nice hezzy there. Doyle for the 3, and it's good. She's had a hot hand this second half, making a lot of easy jumpers. A little bit too late, but that's okay.
Hell of a game, though. I want to give credit to them. They're playing hard. That tough game. It's just Tigers just a little too much firepower. I mean, the Tigers' offensive firepower is scary.
They're extremely talented on the offensive end.
I mean, you got 3 people, who could put up 20 on a given night.
Yeah.
Between Morales, Bingham, and Volquez can put up 20. And then you have such great role players.
And I think something that's very that's not talked about enough is their defense. They're not just offensive players; they're two-way players, and that's how they score a lot of their points is turning defense into offense.
I was just talking about what a program that Wexler has built here at Tech. She's built a consistent program. A lot of talent has left, come and gone, and she's always, she's found a niche of just really, finding some real diamonds in the rough, some real talent, and just having a consistent program. It'd be big for them to get a playoff victory. I'm really rooting for that.
Yeah, it'd be very big. How many years did she have here coaching?
So, I've been here 9 years, so at least 9 years.
Okay, at least 9.
At least 9, yeah.
We don't want to put a number on it. We just want to say at least 9.
Well, yeah, I've been 9 years, so at least 9. I can't imagine longer than that. I think it's right around. I think me and her probably started around the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Easy bucket there for Volquez.
But I think 6 playoff appearances, 6 or 7. Just consistently always there.
An easy bucket there for Vader. She's been having a great game. I think even though it came in a loss, she had a great game, and that can't be overlooked.
So I'm going to give a shout out to the crew again, doing a fantastic job. Amy doing a great job. Diana Barrios. Andy, like always, super proud of you. Always being a leader. On the court and off the court, I think you're a good role model for the school in terms of student athlete. So keep up the good work. Proud of you for that, and proud of everyone else. Diana and the whole crew.
Got 43 seconds left here in the fourth. Tigers 63, Revolution 48. I think the score is very misleading. This was a lot better game than the score tells.
I agree. I think the Tigers really have controlled this game, though.
Yeah.
From start to finish.
Not to discredit the Tigers because they definitely had control a lot of this game, but it was definitely just the score was just a little bit misleading on the Revolution part.
Right.
Played a great game, but at the end of the day, just didn't have enough firepower.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Eventually water seeps its level, and the talent rises, and that's what happened. But it wasn't for a lack of effort. It wasn't for a lack of playing. So 63 to 49, Tigers might dribble this out. Shot clock turned off. Let's see if they'll dribble it out here.
Hopefully they dribble it out. Vader with the steal. She's not looking to dribble it out.
Trying to get some buckets here. Count it in the foul.
And 1. She doesn't care what time it is. She needs her buckets.
Yeah. So Tigers' next home game will be here. Boys senior night will be on Wednesday now. Originally it was Tuesday, but that's been rescheduled for Wednesday because of the nor'easter, which is becoming more of a bust. Because now I'm hearing like 2 to 3 inches. It used to be 8 to 12.
If there's no snow tomorrow, I'm gonna laugh.
I think everyone's gonna laugh.
And that's ball game here. Tigers 63, Revolution 52. Who you handing the game ball to tonight?
Game ball. I think the game ball's gotta go. I'm gonna give it to Aaliyah. I think her first half. 11 points in the first half. Couple big steals, some great passes. I think she gotta get the game ball. She's a senior, and she's one more home game for her.
Yeah.
One more home game for her. So I want to give her the game ball, and I'm really proud of her. What she's done her senior year, playing basketball here.
Great leader on and off the court. Great ball player as well. But nonetheless, tonight was a great game on both sides.
Well, that is your score right there, 63 to 52. I'm Newberry Alexander Batista. For everyone here at the Fieldhouse, I don't want to talk anymore. You don't want to hear us no more. Goodbye. Godspeed. Whatever that means.